Let's just take a moment together to ground ourselves as we come back into the tent. Because this is what we're going to be talking about. The soil, the land, the earth. Grund, Boden, the ground we stand on. Every part of the earth is sacred to me. So just taking a moment to connect to the earth here. Really make sure you have your feet on the ground. And you feel into the soil. In such a way that you feel the strength of the soil talking back to you. Great, I think we've got it. And that makes us ready for the next inspiration, which comes from a community, a new community in Germany, SCHLOSS TEMPLEHOFF. And Roman Huber and Pascal Sute are going to present to us about a foundation that they have created. And this is still in the story of what we can do together that we cannot do alone, how the power of community allows us to do things that we cannot do without the power of community, is how to come together to free land for communities. So they will talk about this topic. Welcome to you.
So, good morning, everybody. When a child is born, when a new soul arrives to the earth, and look at the earth, how beautiful it is, it finds the earth already sold. Every single piece of soil and earth is already sold and in private property. This is what a human being arriving on earth is facing now. Why is this? How can it be that the earth can be an asset or an object or be part of financial speculations right now? I think it's obvious that the earth can belong to nobody. The earth is a gift to us. And we are not the owner of the earth. We can be something like the keeper of the earth. So what we're going to do now, we have to free the land. And how we free it. And we have a very simple idea. We just buy it back. And the problem is, I think we have not enough money for it. But there's huge amounts of money flowing around the globe, and all this money is seeking for meaning. And we have the meaning. So let's bring the money and the meaning together. And then we see what we're going to happen then. But when we buy the land, then we have the next problem. Because then we are the owner. And of course we are the good ones. But how long? So, we must realize this. Then we need the next step. Then when we own a piece of land, we have to donate it. We have to give it back to the public, to everybody. That is the most important thing. Earth must be a gift again. And before we found the global trust of Earth tomorrow, where we all put the whole land in it, because this is a little bit unrealistic, we thought that we want to start right now and put all the land we can buy into a foundation. Because a foundation or a trust did not belong to anybody. A trust and a foundation belongs only to itself. And a foundation is obliged to act within the public good. So then the land is connected with values. And the values are our values, the values of the Gen movement, social, ecological, you know this? Resilience. I think this is sustainable, okay? And then we have the land, and then we need what?
You, all of you. Actually, we need people to fill. It's just a legal structure. And we need people to fill this. And this is, of course, not a new sort. Land reformers, the common goods. But we can actually fill it with our values, our knowledge. And what we really need are people who are actively going out or actively already are looking for places or already have places, who are going in the same direction, the same vision, and are willing to join this bigger vision. And it's not so easy as you maybe know. And what we want to offer is that it's not only the legal structure that there will also be a lot of knowledge and experience in this field. So we together can actively look for sites or have a database where are sites which can be bought or which can be brought into the foundation. And the money business, which is, I think, in the space quite a lot. It's not so easy to raise money on my own as some bunch of people who have a nice idea. But with a foundation in your back and the knowledge and people who have really fundraising knowledge and help you and support you to get you your place where you can build up your project is a totally different story. And while going through this process together of fundraising, finding the place, of course it's also about passing on all the Gen knowledge, the incubator, where's Alf? Is Alf not here? Hi Alf. The incubator program, all this is in there, in this field. There's so much knowledge, tools, qualities we can pass on while finding a place, while bounding it into this foundation. And then of course it's, what was the nice word, Robert? Overarching. Our overarching vision of freeing the land and bringing it into a purpose where it really makes sense. And then the project could be like foundation pools, totally independent. But the idea is after and after and after and after, I'll talk about that later, just to get an idea what is the benefit of this foundation. It's much more easy to negotiate with mayors, with banks, with whatever government people are needed. Because it's clear, this is a long-term thing. There are foundations have been existing for 800 years. So they know it's a long-term thing. It's totally transparent to the constitution, the values, the purpose, it's all clear. And this is a totally different ground you stand on if you are looking for a place or really want to empower your place. You want to fulfill your vision. So that is the idea behind this. And the beginning is made. We already have foundation. We named it differently now from, it was the former Tempelhof-Stiftung into Groundstiftung, Grundstiftung. And there are already projects knocking on the door.
Also mayors,
Yeah.
which want to give us land,
In the middle of their community. Like,
30,000 square meters within the village.
please take it, do something
Please
meaningful
develop
with this. Please develop it. So it's already working, it's already on. Wait, where was I hanging? Yeah, and of course it's not about Tempelhof and it's not our Stiftung, it's bigger. And we need, like in every country, at least one of these foundations. So we need foundations and foundations and foundations everywhere. Because it's actually to start with, to begin. And maybe one day we will all put them together in the one world foundation. But for the beginning, like we need many and many and many of them. And they already exist for a long time. One guy is also here, Claudian, with the Terra Libre.
Terra Libre,
Terra Libre
free land.
is actually the same thing, Romania, and we want to really encourage you to do the same thing and to free the land out of private ownership. And so in the end, you can maybe imagine this dream that one day maybe every soul which is born to this planet will find the earth which belongs to no one, but only herself. And people who are living on it are the keepers, and are in the healing process of reconnecting to the planet and the earth. Thank you.
Thank you.